Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo September 2nd, 2024. The moon spends the day in your home and family sector, indicating a need to enjoy time to rest or with familiar faces and places. Playing things safe seems fitting today. Still, Mars connects with Uranus in your sign, and Uranus is about to station and turn retrograde, and there can be a sense that something needs to change. Uranus will be retrograde from tomorrow until January 30th. While Uranus was direct and in your sign in recent months, confidence in your pursuit of new experiences and expression of your independence has been evident. In the 5 months ahead, however, more of this is happening inside you than on the surface. Use this time to get in touch with what drives you, particularly if you feel restless or on edge. Examine which fears or attitudes have been limiting your independence and personal truth. Personal plans might slow down or go on a shelf, whether this is due to circumstances or because you are not as quick to make changes or take personal risks. Venus dances vibrantly in your solar house now and in the weeks ahead. This frequency may affect you in a few different ways. As the 6th house rules your employment, some of you may be tempted to embark into an office romance. If you can handle a separation between work and pleasure, go for it. However, no matter if you are single or attached, you will likely spend some time evaluating what role love and dating play in your weekly routine. Don't forget to indulge in your heart. What do you want to work toward? Today will encourage you to be more reflective, as the moon in Leo trines the north node in Aries and sextiles the south node in Libra. August has been a crazy month between the recent cosmic tension and Mercury retrograde. You have a lot to chew on. Think about what has happened at work that has stuck out to you. Past events, experiences, and interactions could show you what you need to focus on. You may have a fateful revelation about your work life by the end of today. You look like you have a lot on your mind, even when you don't. This is a good reason to involve yoga in your health routine. Yoga is good for the body, but it is essentially designed to calm the mind so that the spirit can be more present. The practice of yoga has many schools. One is certainly right for you. If you want to explore them, there are many introductory videos available online. You just need to try to find them. Try it out. A wonderful new experience may be waiting for you. This is a day filled with grave seriousness. As you question some of your most fundamental relationships, it's important not to leave anything to chance. Above all, the vibrations of your number will push you to see far ahead and be lucid on a path that could modify your personal and professional future. Your thoughts are your superpower. Venus returned to your work sector just yesterday. In just 24 hours, she has already moved away from a beneficial aspect with Pluto in your career sector and is ready to guide work and job matters toward more lucrative outcomes while Mars remains in your income sector. With Pluto departing in 2 days and Mars 3 days afterward, the focus shifts from what Venus can attract or trigger within the next few days to fostering a sense of potential that this alignment can ignite. Knowing that Mars is just 5 days away from his return to your communication sector and the start of what will be an extended war on communication barriers, as the moon leaves there is a chance to put in some practice or get the ball rolling. With Venus, the planet of love, returning to your relationship sector next month to begin the first planetary activity on the relationship front this year, the timing couldn't be better. Our eyes in the sky. As the day begins, you might find yourself standing at the crossroads of uncertainty. You might wonder, am I on the right path? Is everything going to work out? These feelings are natural when you're faced with the unknown, and they're more common than you think. We've all been there, those moments where the road ahead feels unclear and you start second-guessing yourself. But here's the good news. As the day unfolds, those initial doubts will start to fade, and a sense of confidence will begin to take their place. Have you ever noticed how, as the day goes on, things start to fall into place, and suddenly, it feels like the universe is aligning in your favor? That's the kind of energy surrounding you today. Trust in the process, and have faith that fate is gently steering you toward exactly where you need to be. One of the truly beautiful things about today's energy is the way it empowers you to harmonize your personal desires with the needs of those around you. You're in a unique position to be the glue that brings people together, and this doesn't go unnoticed. Your sincerity and thoughtfulness are shining through, and others are picking up on that. Have why? Oh, you ever had someone mention how well you balance your own interests with the greater good? If not, today might be the day. You're naturally aligning with a higher purpose, and this will enhance your reputation, whether in your relationships or career. But let's not forget one important thing. While you're busy being a rock star in your relationships and at work, don't let your health and well-being slip through the cracks. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement and momentum of the day, but remember that taking care of your body is essential for the journey ahead. Have you ever noticed how much better you perform when you've prioritized rest, nutrition, and a bit of exercise? Your body is your greatest asset, so today is the perfect time to check in with yourself and make sure you're building up those energy reserves for the future. Now, have you ever noticed that when you speak with clarity and conviction, people naturally seem to follow your lead? That's exactly the kind of energy you're radiating today. Your words carry weight, and people can sense that you genuinely have everyone's best interests at heart. This isn't about power or control for you, it's about creating a positive outcome for the whole team. And let me tell you, this kind of selfless leadership is rare, but it's deeply appreciated by those around you. So don't be surprised if people are eager to follow your guidance, support your ideas, and contribute to the success of the collective. It's one of those magical moments when everything just clicks, and your ability to inspire others shines brightly. Speaking of magic, let's talk about finances for a moment. Today, you're in a sweet spot when it comes to balancing your income and expenditure. Have you ever found yourself debating a purchase, weighing the pros and cons, only to realize that your instincts were spot on? That's your financial savvy in action, and it's exactly what's at play today. You're being shrewd, thoughtful, and careful, qualities that will serve you well, especially if you're in the mood to treat yourself to something luxurious. Go ahead, indulge a little. Just remember to do it in your usual, mindful way, making sure it aligns with your long-term goals. However, with all this forward momentum, there's a tiny caution. It's easy to start expecting too much, too quickly, which can lead to impatience. Have you ever pushed yourself or a project so hard, only to realize that slowing down might have been the better option? Today is a gentle reminder to practice restraint. Sometimes, rushing ahead without considering all the details can lead to misunderstandings or mistakes. So take a deep breath, pace yourself, and be open to suggestions from others. Sometimes, a fresh perspective is all you need to see things more clearly and make even better decisions.